The ghost town in Bear Mountain State Park, New York, in search of Doodletown. Imagine a place where history lingers in the air, where the remnants of a small village whisper stories of lives long past. Welcome to Doodletown, a hidden gem tucked away in the heart of Bear Mountain State Park. This forgotten place is more than just a cluster of old ruins. It is a portal to a bygone era, lost in time yet eternally intriguing. Today, we'll take you on a journey into the shadows of this ghost town to uncover its forgotten tales and wandering mysteries. What made its people leave? What secrets still remain hidden among the overgrown trails and crumbling walls? Prepare yourself to explore Doodletown, where every stone, every rusted sign carries the echo of history waiting to be heard. Doodletown is no ordinary abandoned village. It first emerged in the 1700s, thriving as a small settlement in the rugged wilderness of what would later become Bear Mountain State Park. Unlike bustling city centers of the time, Doodletown was intimate, even rustic. A close-knit community of families who lived off the land and forged livelihoods from the surrounding resources. They built houses, schools, churches, and everyday lives tied deeply to nature. During the American Revolutionary War, the small town saw brief moments of historical significance. Soldiers passed through its trails, and while its role wasn't monumental, it tied Doodletown to a broader tapestry of history. However, as remarkable as its origins are, the true mystery lies not in its beginnings, but in its slow yet inevitable demise. A poignant tale of abandonment and transition. By the mid-20th century, the steady hum of Doodletown's daily life began to falter. Families who had lived there for generations started leaving the village. The reasons were not dramatic or sudden, but quietly compelling. Over the years, the growing pressure to make room for the expansion of Bear Mountain State Park loomed over the town. As land was purchased for park development, residents slowly filtered out, leaving behind empty homes and fading memories. With each family that moved, the village became quieter, until one day, only silence remained. Nature took back what humanity had built. As vines climbed over stone walls, roads were swallowed by the forest, and the buzz of life disappeared into stillness. Today, walking through the remnants of Doodletown feels like stepping into the ghostly afterimage of a life once lived, a place both haunting and utterly captivating. Picture this. You hike through a shaded trail in Bear Mountain State Park. The rustling leaves above create a dappled pattern of light on the ground, but as you turn a corner, a cracked, overgrown road reveals itself. This is the first sign you've arrived at what's left of Doodletown. Ruins of stone foundations appear, hinting at the homes that once stood here. Time might have weathered them, but they still stand as guardians of the past, holding tight to the stories they refuse to tell aloud. Continue walking, and you may come across a cemetery, silent, somber, and enveloped in an air of reverence. The faded headstones etched with names and dates are all that remain of the people who once called this village home. Some of them fought in the Revolutionary War. Others simply lived quiet lives, now remembered in the stillness of this place. As you explore further, you notice lonely signposts marking trails and intersections, their lettering worn but still legible. A bittersweet testament to the once bustling village that is now cloaked in silence. Doodletown isn't just a ghost town in the literal sense, but also in spirit. It holds fragments of stories, some historical, some shrouded in mystery. There are stories of children playing on its streets, of townsfolk gathering for church on Sundays, and of villages celebrating summer harvest festivals. But with its population dwindling came loneliness as Doodletown faded away. Some legends, though, are less cheerful. Whispers of strange sightings in the town have made their way into local lore. Visitors sometimes claim to feel an eerie presence while exploring the deserted trails. Is it the imagination running wild in this isolated location, or does Doodletown hold more than just relics of its past? And then there are honest human questions. Did every family move willingly? Did they resist? Were they reluctant to leave their ancestral homes? A connection forged over centuries? If the stones could speak, what would they answer? Not all ghost towns evoke the same sense of wonder and melancholy as Doodletown. Its uniqueness lies in its proximity to modern urban life while remaining hidden from view, more secretive than forgotten. For historians, it's a priceless time capsule, offering clues to how people lived and adapted to life in such remote, rugged areas. For adventurers and curious visitors, it's a surreal blend of beauty, decay, and history where nature and human legacy intertwine. Doodletown allows visitors to experience a rare kind of solitude. Wandering its ruins feels like reading the pages of an abandoned diary, which are exclusive, poignant, and deeply personal. Hiking to Doodletown offers not just a connection to history, but also a chance to immerse yourself in Bear Mountain's natural beauty. If you plan to visit, pack your sense of curiosity along with your hiking boots. Here are a few important tips to keep in mind. The journey is part of the experience. The trails to Doodletown are scenic and rewarding, but not always easy to navigate. A trail map or GPS is highly recommended. Respect the land. While exploring, remember you're walking through the remnants of people's lives. Take only photographs and leave only footprints. Visit early in the day for the clearest light, ideal for glimpsing the ruins and for appreciating the forest reclaiming this village in remarkable ways. It's worth noting that while you may feel alone in Doodletown, the echoes of the past are always nearby, ready to make their presence known. Doodletown represents something greater than just a collection of ruins. It's a snapshot of a forgotten chapter in history, a poignant reminder that what's built and cherished today may fade tomorrow. It also captivates the imagination, not just for the stories it reveals, but for the questions it leaves behind. Why do ghost towns like Doodletown draw us in? Perhaps it's our enduring curiosity to glimpse another time, another life, hidden just out of reach? As history buffs, we're pulled toward these spaces because they bridge the gap between the past and our present, offering us rare moments to step into stories we've never lived. As our journey through Doodletown comes to a close, take a moment to reflect on its quiet, lingering beauty. The ruins of homes, the worn trails, and the overgrown remnants speak volumes about the passage of time and the resilience of nature. So, if you ever find yourself wandering through Bear Mountain State Park, take the path less traveled and step into the world of Doodletown. Who knows? Perhaps this ghost town will whisper one of its secrets to you. Until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and keep the flame of history alive. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the enigmatic world of Doodletown.